Good afternoon, country people. Them plenty glad for me tapuna. Na number 2 time this all the jam head for this afternoon. Tori sese for this afternoon. We go talk palava for road for that side from Gaundere, where population just now they drive for Sika road, where the common Gaundere go for side for Gadwa, we don't chakara They beg after plenty promise when governor don't give them for them. So now, no nothing, it never so pass. Inside the same chapter, we will take una go for quarter, where they call them say terminus, now for side from Mabanda, where it is so some people that don't already start come up for the quarter for Sika palava for road. Tori enter with ESM road for that quarter. It don't wo sote it wo pass where bine people themselves and even put the shidon. They don't start abandon the house for Sika say water. It enter for day. Tori for this afternoon too. We go take unam. We see as well got Prime Minister Chief Dr. Joseph Diongute. He waka enter for inside Southwest. Sabi say na the first time where Prime Minister the enter for inside Southwest since where they put it like head from governor for we country. This afternoon as well the talk already. Prime Minister dey for Limbe. We go show na the first image for Limbe for that side where the talk. We chief them for inside side for Limbe. Tori for this afternoon, other thing the day we will now go discover inside Tori plus newspaper them where the day for we before. Big part talk for this afternoon, it tell we no matter how a knife is sharp, it no fit ever cut a handle. I say no matter how a knife is sharp, it no fit ever cut a handle. Now Kolan Chenui for that side so for Bamendam, now he send we big part talk. I dey turn back small time. Good afternoon, country people them. We glad say we don't meet up again. Na so Tori the continue for inside EQIINOXE Story House. Chapter 1, we go start now with the palava for Wawa Road them for inside country. We go land for side where they call them saying Gaundere. Na sumo water where it don't full up so for us our population says they decry. As well then it don't fall. This road, they say na national road where it come on Gaundere. It go for that side where they call them say Garua. But just now, where e no dey at all. For Sika say when small rain, e throw away for that side from Gaundere, taxi them, Okada, all them they swim for inside the water like say thing they no dey. Now big motor them two way one see better na them for Sika say they just enter like inside the water like no nothing no dey. But na Okada people them for that side and even taxi the way they hear about. As well as the city roads, they say na road way governor if you don't promise. So tell last the road it don't let turn up. As well as see Okada man get for waiting make taxi it on pass. Now the only road is where taxi they defeat for waka for inside Gaundere and a place where cargo them too they can't level where it go for that side so for Gadwa. But just now for Sika the way road it don't be all man it look for up it ask na question whether na say they don't abandon them or they don't forget them. According to people them for inside Gaundere they talk for we say plenty time governor be don't promise them say he go do something but sote now as well as the park firewood they also go pass now for Wawa Road. See for Sika that motor the park firewood. All these other motor them they don't turn up long line for Sika say where you know the way this other motor they fit waka pass. So for Sika that one by force traffic all the motor they must to turn up so they finish load that motor and the road set na different level. So people them from Gaundere just now they beg and they talk say main governor he member say if you don't promise them on top this roads. This one na just part 1 this for this chapter for roads from Gaundere way it go to for side for Gadwa where it is so population they cry on top. There is also beg and there is also continue for put their need them for ground for say main governor where if you don't promise say they go fix them the roads may they turn back for inside this palava for see as way they go fix them that roads as soon as only one road it dey way it go for that side for Gadwa. We go take una just now. We enter for inside quarter. Now for terminus, Mabanda, Douala form. Now for this we'll enter just now. Population for that quarter. Them say they hear bad. Small hold there with plenty water we don't turn up. It make waka for population for in that quarter. It no define at all. All the quarter na only poto with water rain. when rain e fall for inside the quarter, they dey tell we say wey no dey for person for put e foot. For sika that one, plenty of the population, some of the people dem, they don already start for comot inside the quarter for sika say wetin this water wey turn up wey no dey at all for some of them. They dey tell we say even palava for roads when rain e fall, as wey okada people dey dance for inside the water, na so too water e dey enter for inside people dem house, time e no dey at all. So just now they dey try for back make even big people dem for that side try for check sense on top this palava water wey e don turn na different thing inside that quarter wey they call am say terminus mabanda. And they dey tell we say consult to for go for government school mabanda e dey for inside the quarter wey e dey make am say people dem no dey even fit for waka. Big motor dey come pass only continue for Chakara road, but wey e no dey pikin dey dey waka sef go school, dey dey only make na tiptoe for corner. Na potopoto that one na dey see am, so na big motor dey don come pass. So this population for inside mabanda terminus just now, they dey tell we say e dey so e don wawa. They dey beg na beg whether na sef say some people dem wey dey get go hard, they go can throw dem sansan for they say make thing dey waka fine. They dey beg school pikin dem too, they dey only waka na corner. As we talk, na consult for enter for government school, and the thing e don really pass all people dem for that side. For sika say wey no dey na houses wey people dey be get for shidon, but they don run comot for inside the house. For sika say water rain e dey ever run enter for inside that house anytime wey rain e fall. So the house they don abandon am for sika palava for water rain wey e dey ever enter for day. Make we hear some people dem for inside side for terminus mabanda. They be the talk for Chief Robert Mukube a microphone.
Get for before you want reach for terminus bar, you get for pay transport 200 for reach terminus bar. It not be very admissible because we cannot be for our own country and we dey suffer our own country where government dey. Government not get for do something for the country. Before I want go school, I get for pay transport for reach for Kaofu before because road no dey fine. More to that, we get some école publique for down here. They no fit do something. We get lycée Mamanda, lycée where they for down there, they need do nothing. We get private school, Saint Jacques, get some way just there for corner here. You not fit fix this road. Why the country not fit change?
One of the areas in Douala here where human beings they not supposed to live. Government don't abandon them. But if government will not say human beings then they here, I think say they don't do something. And so I still call on the council, make them pass look at what a place where human beings supposed to they live there. Because where we dey, you go swim before you cross. You go swim before you go your house. You swim before you come out. So, in something way, Cameroon government don't just abandon the people to themselves. So they talk say if anything they fit do, the first thing that them say can't try the road. When they work a day, then they go no say they're supposed to arrange a road because no road will be accessible. All human beings they live for this quarter, they suffer. So many them try to say they can't see the road.
But all that side we don't get water. Water the worry we. Water no fine. Then find people they want come face and they say now government they can't face and government they can't face them. Una see how they place they, you know, correct for me. I see where école publique there for this side, école publique for government there for here. They know they fix them. Picking the inside that water they suffer. But when I see how they road better than can levy, I beg for government they can levy for the road. I beg at the Beckham.
Before you want reach for
yes, now people themselves where they be talk with Chief Robert Mukube for site for terminus Mabanda. Just now we be ask some other man how the quarter day now for sika this palava for roads. Where they worry them?
The catch be empty now because people don't run. People go build their house. More water go come meet them for road for their house because gutter no fair day. Gutter no day, road no day fine. How the country go dey fine where no man no one fix road? This road get for big fine because na some main road where they go for lycée Mamanda, they go for école publique. And no man no dey do nothing. We get chef the catch need do nothing. We get government need do nothing. What you will do? Me too, I go leave the catch some time.
We go left that palaver just now for chapter for roads. We take una enter for inside hospital where uniform people themselves the day for on top sick beds. As so they talk for this side. Now for inside military hospital for here for Douala country people them for talk. Sabi say that aeroplane where it be make accidents for that side so for Oku. Now for Norwest, some of the people there they be there inside that aeroplane. The uniform people them they don't bring them back. Now for Douala side them. Now for inside Douala hospital, military hospital where they so Oga Governor Samuel Dodene Va Diboam. He be go talk Asia for some of the uniform people themselves where they be there inside that aeroplane where it be a Tombo side for Oku. Sabi say the aeroplane where be throw away, it be carry 3DO them and thank God all the 3DO them tana fine. Plenty of the people them where they be get caught now uniform people them and Governor Samuel Dodene Va Diboam he don't talk saying governor he don't promise say all the way they get for do am for say make these people them tana fine they go do am. Sabi say this aeroplane it tumble side now for side for Okwa so I talk and it be there where the people they be go now for mission after we prime minister be come out they be go for mission before technical fault it make aeroplane it tumble side so for side for Oku where it make one person for die and 5 other one them or other one them where they be get caught for their skin. So just now the uniform people them the day now for Douala hospital for military hospital now for the way they look at them say make the tana fine as we governor say he go talk them Asham when Kunkuma he give commandia say make he go talk Asham for these people them for inside hospital. We go open with chapter just now for Palava Waka for Oga Prime Minister Chief Dr. Joseph Diongute where he dey for inside Boya since yesterday. You be see Kamamburu they be there for all corner na for talk say security he be there for all corner for say make Oga Prime Minister he land Oga Governor Bernardo Kala be license be turn up with Oga other deal them chief then say they be there where they become for can talk for their combi come good na Mongo Bridge be that where all the chief then say they be turn up for them e be the wait after they come up for day as well they work a reach for Tico all corner na so security wey be there so take for Miselele side na security be there for all corner as well Oga Prime Minister e be the enter for inside place where they call am say Tico for Tico side as well na go see am school picking they be come up for outside Prime Minister say wey they be don't change it clothes for a normal chief clothes he talk with the population say they no want to say make country divide for side wey they call themselves say mile 16 we hear say all place be quiet no man no be there mile 14 e quiet mile 17 say we can pass am all place e be quiet we normal na place where people they be get for tana plenty but as well they enter for Moliko na for day where population say be become Mountain Hotel wey na for day Oga Prime Minister be there Mount people they be there and even Mami then say wey dey so they decry say make this palava last finish all them they be there present for talk come good for Chief Dr. Joseph Diongute wey be the putty foot on top soil for Southwest for the first time since where they begin appoint like Prime Minister. Sabi say as we be enter for inside Abuya as we be the enter for Southwest he be get small stop for side where they call am say Tico make we try for here way to talk.
We want everything in the problem. When you can help we talk to all those boys where they be misguide them, where they pay for food, bring them come up for food. Because one make work stop. See this today over 70 years. Don't mean that today see this before. When I hear so we Papa be yourself, say me I can't tell them, say he don't grip for talk. Country worker fine when I hear me so from now on talk give this matter end don't be so
Now, so the team be passed for site for Tico Day as we Oga Prime Minister be stopped small for talk with population them for Tico. Sabi say as we be land for site for Mountain Hotel for Boyam. Now, so to woman them for tax force, they be come out, they cry, they talk say them too, they don't tire this palava way this also continue for happen for inside Norway and Southwest. So they be talk, say make Prime Minister say be talk on top the palava and carry their message, take and go for up, for go talk from Kunkuma say they so they don't tire. Now they're picking them, they cry, and now they're picking they die, and even Jamasa them say they don't tire all the one them, so they beg, say make picking them, they turn back and make them say they try for make peace for inside we country. Now woman them for tax force for Boyan, now then say they be come out as we Prime Minister Ilan for inside Mountain Hotel site. Prime Minister country people them as soon as Sabi got Prime Minister Seseb it be take get time for she done with the woman them as soon as Sabi make wait way Prime Minister be talk for that mommy them time way he be come out.
Yes. When I know so me, I can't hear for peace mission, no be so.
Yes.
Papa Bia send me, make I can't talk for all we picking them. Say everything must get an end. When I hear, and the thing I can't hear for tell them say, Papa Bia, they don't talk say the meeting where people they ask him, is the organizer. Make they not stay for bush anymore. Make they promote, make we be like we will be before. Make school start this September. All Peking must go. So now they think that way Papa Bia tell me make I can't tell you. He talks all that Peking there for bush now. Woman they are Peking, not be so. No one make one Peking for bush he die again. We want to make them promote the hand their guns. Papa Bia go look for jobs for them.
Yes. Papa, what's our story now? What's our story?
Who story for Mountain?
Thank you, Papa. Follow you now.
Yes, we will come.
Okay, Papa.
We will get representatives who will come.
Papa will come.
Thank you now.
Chief Dr. Joseph Diongute, as soon as the CE, Inobiole stand up for Tico side for Seme the Gay Cam Goods, as well be enter for Boya Sesep, Moliko side, as soon as Sabi, some other area be they quiet, but as we enter for inside Moliko in particular, plenty population, it become out for talk Cam Good for you.
Look up, careful.
Yes, country people them. Now just so the team be passed for inside the Boya. But just so Sabi say this early morning time before everyone go limbe. Chief Dr. Joseph Diongute be there with some member them for Social Democratic Front, SDF party. Now for that side, so from Mountain Hotel, where Oga Minister, Prime Minister be try for talk with them. And according to what you are here, Prime Minister be the talk with people them for Social Democratic Front. He talk for them open, say it is so Kunkuma they prepare for talk. But one thing where no one talk, now this palava say make country it divide. Now so he meet up with for talk with political people them for inside a Boya from Mountain Hotel this morning time before he want come out go for that side for Limbe. So the message he be then and say waiting, say Kunkuma they prepare for talk. Palava for divide country, Nkunkuma no even prepare at all for talk on top that palava. So now they talk that where Chief Dr. Joseph Diongute Egiam for member them for Social Democratic Front and other party where he be meet up them this early morning time for Boya. before he come out. As so we talk just now, our eye day for inside Limbe. Make we take una go for Limbe side for talk say Chief Dr. Joseph Jongute. He dey already for side for Limbe since after. He be there with the chief them and make we try for enter for inside the palaver. Sabi say the first people that we talk with them for that side so for Limbe this afternoon. Now Chief then says we Chief Dr. Joseph Jongute. He meet up with them. They start now with the prayer and Sabi say Chief as well say they na Chief. He be the talk now for a combi them for that side so for Limbe this afternoon. Country people them and the same message where they give for other people them. Now the same message with Chief Dr. Joseph Jongute. He dey give am to for a combi them when na Chief. Now for Limbe just now we will dey so country people them for Sabi say as we don't give them. He don't talk say big man Nkunkuma don't prepare for talk with people them. But palava for divide no nothing that way one time. And he don't try for talk for Chief then to say may they try for see as we dey so they go talk for their picking them where they dey for bush. May they turn back and for say make peace. He turn back to normal. So as well the talk just now, Chief Dr. Joseph Jongute, he dey for inside Limbe, he dey with the chief them, and them say they go so continue for talk. We go surely turn back for talk on top this palaver. Sabi same Fonvi Imukete Dede and other big chief them for inside Sawes, or them say the day for inside Limbe just now where they talk with a big head from Gomna, Chief Dr. Joseph Jongute, he dey make a 5-day or 4-day waka for that side so for inside the Southwest. We go so continue our eye, our ear, e dey for all corner as we Prime Minister e dey waka. Sabi say as we Prime Minister be the enter, issue e be get for shake skin small. Make we see am. Chief Dr. Joseph Jongute on top that palaver. Sabi say as we Prime Minister dey talk for people them for Sawe just now. For that side so for Ndop. As so here we go see and just now for image. Now divisional officer for Ndop says he don't turn na pastor where he preach. He preach for population for Ndop. Say they so may they come out for outside. May they beg their picking them. May they drop guns. Say they so this palava. No be na palava for go hide for bush. No be na palava self say waiting. Say they get for the so key people them burn house. But the divisional officer says with his own bulletproof as one at the CE. Now he tonton. He preach for that side so for Ndop for call for population. Sabi say DO, he no dey na E1, he dey with the B people them, where they dey for a corner, where they dey with E for talk. DO now they talk with population, he dey talk with people them for Ndop, say they so make them say they try for see what they go do. So now DO says he don't last turn na pressure man, where he dey try for talk for population for Ndop, say make they end this palaver, say make peace, he last turn back for inside their own country. So DO, he don't turn na talk man, he don't turn na pressure man. Ona sabi say any man way come up for the answer na go the check say na pastor, but no be na pastor be that na divisional officer for that side so for Ndop where he dey so he don't turn be na person where he dey talk for his own population. Madam Gwafo, maybe we go left, make we hear wait radio dey continue for talk.
Mami oh, the cry begin them oh. Una come out for bush oh, Mami Joe don't come. I be una mami, I want una. What's una day? This una day for bush. Una come it on mami. Mami the cry picking them oh. Una don't fight, una live and so. Hello. Una live and so. Mami Joe don't come back. You don't come back picking them. Una live and so. I did back una. Una live and so. Mami don't come back picking them. Mommy don't come back to give them more advice. May I beg, when I give picking the good advice, when I give picking the good advice, when I give more, we go find another way for solve problem. Problem not be for king. Problem not for you. When I look at them. Oh man, don't run. Begin they need to go to school. Look that one for your back. It will go nursery school for Usai. It will go primary school for Usai. When I brought the day Douala, the day Yawonde, they did suffer for sick waiting. For waiting, they give them a gift. When they only 5 farm, and they come here and install me for Bamali. I lie. That video, but they can't take me right for road. Say, mommy, you must dance with we. Population, I the beg una. Mommy, they cry, usa una day, una come.
Yes, na divisional officer that from DOP where the beg population made the come off outside. They don't tire and sabi say na for under the chapter for Northwest Southwest so this home. Bishop Sese for at Banfi Diocese. He enter for Nguti subdivision. Village where they call am say Mboka. Na for the way Oga Bishop Sese Andrew Keyam. He go open this Lady of Fatima Shrine. When at the new church there for people them from Mboka way talk say me they use this church for prayer, for peace. As we Mboka Sese na one of the village where he dey so he hear bad for sake this palava for Norway and Southwest. Bishop Andrew Keya be there with Ikombi, Bishop for Garwa side, where he come from Boka side, and Sabi say idea for the work. Now one of picking from Nguti Sesep Okie Johnson Do, where he do the work for side for Nguti, where they open them the church for Palava for prayer for Mboka village for Nguti subdivision. Story for this afternoon. We don't finish that chapter just now. We could talk small Damba for this afternoon before we come out. Just for Sabi say we woman Damba team. They don't already talk bye-bye for we country and other people. Them they be Nang Damba before Minister for Sports and Physical Education, Professor Narcis Mwele Kombi. He take flag, he give for we own captain for we country and Gonomani Sesep, we minister, he talk say na he go hold that flag for Cameroon and he take and go for France. Sabi say woman Damba team, they prepare for woman World Cup we get for happen for place where they call them say France, and Sabi say woman Damba team they among 2 other African continents where they go be for inside France or Nagdin Damba. So Professor Narcis Mwele Kombi, he be the wait na the captain for we woman Damba team, Ngonomani where he says he can take flag for Oga Minister hand. He promise say they so go up and down the Damba way they go nakam for that side so for France. They go reach for some better level the time around as soon as Sabin Gonomani come back, no go first, come back, Kantana with the Papa Minister, then make you start for call your own combi the way they so they get for can salute Papa Minister for sport and physical education. Sabi say they be Nang Damba Sesep for that side for Yaounde for talk bye bye, they be win 1-0 and they don't promise say they go do better than team way they be don't do and before, so you don't take the flag for talk say true he go represent country better for France. Sabi say they go for Spain, they go continue for prepare before they go land for France where they go start competition for inside number 6 month. Now to read that for image, make we enter for chapter 2 where we own combi there, they write the talk. The guidance post where they for outside, it tell we peace worker for a prime minister for side for Boya or Southwest. They tell we as we a population for that side for Boya. They talk come good for a chief doctor Joseph John Gute for some kind of way all people then say the surprise. Now so too they tell we inside the guidance post as we United Kingdom, Queen Elisa a country. He don't also talk say the palava for Northwest and Southwest. Now team way na medicine for political people they get for look am inside the same chapter if you read as we they talk some Tory man for Birmingham where he did not PIDGIN news says he don't die. They calling a Mark Chi. Other Tory them they day for inside the guidance post where you fit for read them this afternoon. Make we enter just now for a Herald Tribune where he day to for outside the Herald Tribune. He talk for we National Right Commission head boy for national rights. He will get open fight with his own vice president. This one are for public. Now for Sika this palava for Norway and Southwest according to Tiwe the Herald Tribune. He talk for we Mboka village itself they don't change the name to City for Light after where they open the new church according to Tiwe the Herald Tribune. He talk. Now so to UN Security Council says he don't talk just now. Say make Yawende. He try for see as well they go sit down on top one table for talk peace. Plus chapter from Tarikun Cooperative Credit Union too. Where them too they get wonderful Ndongamen where it concern their association or the microfinance house. We enter for the Voice newspaper where they for outside country people them. Inside the Voice newspaper where they outside this afternoon, they tell we as well United Nations says it don't open the eye on top the war watching them where it pass for inside a country. Inside the Voice you go read to a concerned palava burning where it happened for that side so for whom plus even a 3D them where the small so therefore go na 6 feet after we aeroplane it fall for down. Inside the same Voice newspaper you go read Tori where it concern waiting waka for Oga Prime Minister for ground zero as we they talk inside the Voice newspaper plus plenty other Tori them where the Voice it carry am today. Watchdog now another newspaper says we would look waiting where they get for talk for we inside Watchdog they tell we the true man for God inside a notebook after Bamenda so the same very person Nkunkuma Dongi am appoint Chief Dr. Joseph John Gute he take na normal style for meet up people them as we enter for inside Southwest and yesterday inside the same chapter you go read other strong number them where it concern President Pobia where they talk last Nkunkuma he don't talk say he go she down for talk with Anglophone people them bet no be na Ambazonia according to Tiwe Watchdog he talk other tori the day where if you for read them particularly one way concern UN Security Council where they don't talk on top this palava too where it happen for Northwest and Southwest. Last one we'll look for insight na Newswatch too now another tori we'll look for insight today. They tell we peace worker for Northwest and Southwest and Baboy then says they don't talk for Nkunkumam where they write a letter where they give for Chief Dr. Joseph John Gute according to Wetiwe Newswatch it talk for we Newswatch says it tell we as we chairman and vice a big head boy and he vice they small so they for fight for public on top this palava for Norway and Southwest now Commission for Human Rights and Freedom where they talk so inside the same Tori for Newswatch you read Tori wey concern palava at treasury wey dem through the talk just now they don't put up so the 136.77 billion for inside the first quarter for the year for na money wey people them for customs they don't make them. Tori says e dey wey if you read them concerning this power where they give them for Ferdinand Gongo for the same book all that one them you feel read them. Now so too we see country for this afternoon country people them. We want to say big thank you for all now I don't help say me Tori waka fine. Thank you plenty for outside days Zefren Gondi. Thank you to even you Nadine Ngwafunda Muteran. Thank you to plenty. We go surely meet up for some time. All thing they fine with other Tori them. On a whole I'm tight.